Hi, I'm my summer girl, and this is part 2 of my 5th week of doing in my mailbox with the young adult books that I bought this week. There's another post with the adult books that I bought, which hopefully I will be posting soon, and I'll link the two so you can see both of them together on YouTube and know about all the books that I got over the past technically 2 weeks because I didn't do one last week. The reason I didn't do a post last week was because I only got one book. One spectacular book, but only one book. It's Demon Glass by Rachel Hawkins, who wrote Hex Hall. This is the second book of that series. And I loved Hex Hall like a lot, so I am wickedly happy to have this and be able to read it very soon. So yay for Demon Glass. And this week I got Clarity by Kim Harrington, which I've been like drooling over for the past 4 months, and I'm very happy to finally have it released and finally have it so I can read it. And I've heard a whole bunch of good things about this book. It's about a psychic girl who's someone she knows goes missing, and she pairs up with this boy to find the missing person or persons. I don't know. I don't remember how many people go missing. But I can't wait to read it. And it's very short, so maybe I'll get to it very soon, which is like would be amazing right now. I also got Chalice by Robin McKinley. I'm not very sure what this book is about because I pretty much only picked it up because it's Robin McKinley and I really like her. Especially since I'm reading her book Sunshine right now, which is really good and you should read it. So, Chalice, it looks very short, has very interesting premise, I guess is the right word for that, and I will hopefully read it pretty soon. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't know anymore. The reading pile has beyond scary. I also finally got the Au Pairs. I think is how you say it. The Au Pairs. Au Pairs. I don't know. It's basically nannies. Teen girl nannies. And I know you can barely see it because the glare is so bad, but it's by Melissa De La Cruz, who wrote the Blue Blood series and Angels on Sunset Boulevard. And this is apparently her normal teen series. About 3 girls who want to spend the summer in the Hamptons and get jobs as nannies for 3 kids. And the pay is like $10,000, which is ridiculous, and I would totally take that job in like a second. But yes, it looks like a very fun summery beach read, and I very desperately want summer to be here very soon, even though I live in Florida and it's practically already here. But yes, I want to read this like right now, but I can't. I have to wait and be patient. I got The Sight by technically it's by Judy Blundell, but this was first written under the pen name of Jude Watson, and it's 2 books in one. It's bind up. It's called The Sight, which has premonitions and disappearance in it, and this is also about a girl who is psychic and can find people who've disappeared, and I really like that theme, so hopefully I'll get to read this soon. And I like the redone cover, it's really pretty. It's about crazy psychic, and yeah, that's a really bad selling point, but I really like it, so oh well. I also got the 10th anniversary edition of Speak because I have to read it for my Band Reads project post. This is our book for this month, and yes, I've actually always wanted to read this, but I've always known it was really sad because it's about a girl who gets raped and chooses not to speak out about it. I've actually known about this book since I was in like 7th grade, but I never really got up the courage to read it until now. So hopefully I will be able to read it and maybe not like it, but come away enlightened or something, I guess. So I need to read this like yesterday, but I'll read it soon. This is also the week of books I didn't win on Goodreads giveaway that I bought anyway. Like Clarity was one of them. I didn't win that, but I bought it. And this is another one, Where I Belong by Gwendolyn Heasley. I entered to win this and I didn't, so now I bought it because it's a really pretty cover. I mean, I would totally want to be in that scene with the beautiful day and the cute guy in the nice yellow dress. Maybe it's gold. About a girl named Corinne, Corinne, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Who lived in New York City, had this big charmed life, and then her dad gets laid off, and she has to move with him, like, back south or something, to Texas to live with her grandparents. And so she basically has to redefine herself and find herself without that big New York City bluster that she has. So I'm pretty interested in reading this. I mean, it's like your typical feel-good, finding yourself, growing from your differences book, but I really like that, so I really want to read it. This book, Drought by Pam Bechors, I don't know how to say your last name, Pam, and I apologize that I don't, but I'm sorry. But I really love the cover. It's really nice and pretty. I really like it. I've heard mixed things about this book. Some people really love it and some people really don't. But I think it is an awesome book, personally, or at least the summary of it was really good. It's like about this girl who's a slave to this water gatherer because there's a drought and water is very scarce, and the water can only be purified by some chemical in her blood, so she's pretty much guaranteed that she's not allowed to run away, but she really wants to anyway. So we'll see how that pans out. I bet you she runs away. I bet you. I hope it's really good because I love the cover and the eye that is staring at me like I've done something wrong. But hopefully it'll be really good because I like really good books. The last book I got was Losing Faith by Denise Jayden, which has this really cool, I don't know how to, flowers turning into butterflies, which is cool. It's about this girl, Brie, like Brie, B-R-I-E, which is weird, but cool at the same time. Brie's sister, Faith, who she didn't know very well, apparently, died suddenly, and Brie is trying to find out what happened to her and get to know her sister, even though her sister's dead. I mean, it's good. It's a good idea, and I really want to read it because I hope it's good, and a lot of people have said it's good, so I guess I'll be reading this. That's all for the YA books I got this week. What was in your mailbox?